We're about 3 miles east of Estes Park, Colorado. Estes Park being the gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park. One of the gateways anyway, the eastern gateway. Estes Park just happens to be a municipal power community, and they are building a fiber to the home network to the community of Estes Park. They are also building fiber to the home in their entire electric service territory, including areas not in the town of Estes Park. In fact, the cabin where I'm sitting right now with this view is going to have fiber to the home service from the city of Estes Park in the next couple of years. So think about that, Curtis. Okay, I'm thinking. Everything I need to do, all I need to do is have an internet connection, right? Because that's really what I do for a living, is help communities get better broadband. And I work from home and I have a good internet connection. I could move here and get up in the morning, and this could be my desk. This could be my office. Well, except in winter, it might be a little chilly. And I could still work from home with great internet. As it is, it's got DSL, 10 meg DSL. Good enough to do this, but probably not enough that I would want to use that as my only connection. This is looking toward the west, so the river, of course, flowing from the mountains in the west. This is the Big Thompson River, and the Big Thompson River starts up in the mountains. It goes through Estes Park. There's a man-made lake in Estes Park that is used to hold a bit of the river back, which also helps with flood control, and a nice recreational lake there. So about 3 miles the direction you're looking right now, 3.5, is the town of Estes Park. And then the Big Thompson flows, and it's amazing. It flows downhill, you guys. It's like gravity works. Who knew science could be so interesting? Too bad we don't listen to it all the time. Anyway, it flows downhill, and it goes all the way down to the flatlands in eastern Colorado. This water all eventually will end up in the Atlantic Basin, either through the Gulf of Mexico, well, probably definitely through the Gulf of Mexico. But if we go that way, about, 20 miles, the Continental Divide will hit us in the face, and the water on that side of the Continental Divide will all end up in the Pacific Ocean. Wow, gravity's cool. Anyway, we've been watching this ridge over here pretty closely while we've been here for a couple of reasons. Number one, it would be really cool to see a bighorn sheep. This is, the kind of territory, rocky territory that they like. They're pretty elusive, and we haven't seen a bighorn sheep. Second of all, I'm pretty sure there's a squatch up there. That's short for Sasquatch. Because I heard him the other night. He was singing love songs to his lady friend. And I don't understand the Sasquatch language, but I'm pretty sure he was digging on an old Kenny Loggins song to his girlfriend. So, yes, Cliff Anderson, you are very correct. I was going to talk about the Big Thompson River flood. And that happened in 1976 when they had like 15 inches of rain in 4 hours in the canyon here. It actually, I believe, was a little farther downstream from here that the most of the flooding happened. These homes that are along the canyon here obviously have been here longer than 1976. I believe the flood started a little farther downstream, but it killed like 150 people or something like that, caused massive amounts of damage. That highway you see up there is US Highway 34, and that's what runs through from Loveland up through the canyon here and into Estes Park, and then that also is part of the Trail Ridge Road. So these trees are amazing. I need to figure out what kind of coniferous tree these are, but they're just gorgeous. And again, I think perfect habitat for a swatch, you know. Okay, so elk we haven't seen it. I saw one elk back in Estes Park, and this is the time of the year they start to come down into town and fill up on greens while they can, and before the winter hits. But we haven't, I just saw the one elk, so we haven't seen a lot of them, but we're going to be spending some more time in the town area today and tomorrow, so we'll probably see elk. Our landlord, or I should say our Airbnb host, Paul, who's awesome, by the way, is kind enough to provide us with an air horn. The air horn is for bears. And he said, I talked to him on the phone yesterday, and he said, yeah, maybe twice a year there'll be a bear wander through these areas. Now, there's this matted down area of grass down by the riverbank there. I'm pretty sure that's either a Sasquatch nest or a bear nest, although I haven't seen either, but I just can feel it in my bones. And that thing over there on the stump, we were trying to figure out what the heck that is. I think that's a Sasquatch lick. You know, like a salt block for the squatches to get their salt intake with. And maybe bears use it, maybe elk use it, I don't know, but it's either that or some sort of weird phallic symbol, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the beautiful area that we have been occupying for the past couple of days, and we'll be here till Tuesday. A little work, a little pleasure. I'm actually going to meet with the folks at the Town of Estes Park Fiber Broadband Network today. Trailblazer is the name of their product, and learn more about how they got that fiber project off the ground here in mountainous Estes Park, Colorado. And Tuesday we're leaving, we're headed back, and what we're going to discover is we're going to wake up Tuesday morning. I have to check out at 10. The high is supposed to be 36 degrees on Tuesday. That will be at midnight. And there's a chance of rain and snow Tuesday morning on our way out. So we might see some snow before we're done, but right now it's 80 degrees and just gorgeous. All right, you're tired of me, right? I understand. I could just go back to the scene here, but I need to go charge my phone before we go into town later. Thank y'all. Toodles. See you later.